Hi, it's Scott from Benchmark Cost Solutions, best of breed profit boosters. Today, I guess we talk about 2020 has been a whole lot of challenges thrown at all businesses across a wide section of industry. So we want to talk about extracting value from supplier relationships without the typically, I'm just going to squeeze my supplier. And yes, we are a benchmarking business and we work with clients to develop the best supplier contractual terms and financial arrangements. But today I want to talk about how can you work with supplier to drive out value from looking at the detail. So we're going to touch on 7 what we call enablers or potential areas of opportunity. And it could be in transport, international freight, waste management, energy, just a few to get you thinking. So the first one would be volume, a volume of your orders. How often do you go to Melbourne from Sydney? Is it 5 days a week? Can you reduce that to 3 days a week to give some advantage back to your supplier, to give you some consolidation of freight? Number 2, dispatch times flexibility. You might have forever had a 9 a.m. pickup or a 3 p.m. pickup, and that might have been relevant years ago, but mightn't be now. If you could be flexible with your transport or service provider, it might work in your favour. They might be in the area 2 hours prior. If you can work in with their routing, that could give you both an advantage, both an operational and cost advantage. So number 3, working with your supplier about added opportunities, who they already work with. Can your freight align with another freight that's in the area on a certain day that maybe is not your typical pickup day, but they can, end match into each other to give you both an advantage. Cash flow. A lot of businesses I've worked in, we've offered a percentage settlement discount on a 7, 14 day, 30 days to keep the cash flow healthy in your business and give your client, give them a good reason to pay on time or pay early. Another area is waste management. So there's so many different waste streams, general waste, recycling, many recycling streams. What about you talk to your waste provider and say, have a look in our bins, what can I pull out of here that I can divert from landfill, which is essentially a reduced cost per cubic metre because it's not going to landfill. There's always opportunities in waste management. Energy, peak demand. If you're a large manufacturing site where you start up a lot of machinery at say 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, there's a big spike and typically you get charged a peak demand charge. Can you look at staggering those machines? Can you look at energy efficient machines? Can you look at how can you adjust your shifts versus the cost saving? Because sometimes peak demand can be $100,000, $180,000 a year that you could be missing out on. So that was just 7 little pieces you could think about, 7 ideas to start working with your supplier. How can you drive value back into your relationship to reduce your costs or at least hold your costs at bay? I hope you find that useful. If you'd like a desktop audit, want to have a phone conversation, more than happy to have a chat with you. Thanks very much and have a great day.